The Swinger is gone. It just left for its new home in Pennsylvania. It's going to a nice family. It's going to be a long-term project. 13-year-old kid's first car. She's got a few years to work on this thing. And that's why I wanted to get this car. My biggest fear was that it was going to end up in the hands of a flipper or something like that. That's why we did that video showing everything, front to back, what's wrong with it. And these people have been following the channel really for as long as it's been going. So they know the car and they know every step of the way, and they saw the whole refurb that we did on it a few years ago. So congratulations, guys. Good luck with it. We had a lot of people, you find a lot of people don't know how to follow instruction. We had, we said that we were going to sell the car on Facebook Marketplace and we weren't going to do any side deals. As soon as we dropped the video, we got people emailing, we got people sending Kathy private messages. Kathy, what are the chances of somebody getting a deal by private messaging you?
0. That means you're unfriended.
Yes, you want to be instantly blocked,
yeah.
Right?
Message me at 11 o'clock at night and say, can I come get the car? The
How
answer
much?
is no.
How much money?
Never get the car.
How much money would they have to give you in order to actually come and get the car?
0. They're not getting the car.
0, right? No, it doesn't matter.
No.
Something's just...
If I've explained how it works and you're ignoring me, then it's 0. Sorry,
right.
guys.
So, but anyway,
love you, but sorry.
It's gone, and I'm really happy that it's going to a good family. So, as I've explained, we've been rebalancing the fleet over the last year or so. We picked up a bunch of XJs, and we've got the motorcycles going again, and we've been getting rid of extraneous vehicles. And the Swinger was the last to go. But a funny thing happened on the way back to the shop yesterday. I'm driving on the road here and I see 2 Barracudas parked on the side. Now, I don't need another car. I don't want another car. But curiosity got the best of me, so I pulled over and looked them over. You already know where I'm going with this, right? So I said, I'm not taking 2. There's no way I'm taking 2. But 1 might be a really cool addition to the channel. Because I'm going to show you in a minute, the white one, which is the one we're going to take, I think is representative of what the average viewer is going to find parked on the side of the average highway with the average for sale sign on it, needing the average amount of work. And there's just no way I could pass it up. So here's the status with this car. It's already, the deal's been made. By the time you see this video, it'll probably be back at the shop. Let's play a game, okay? I overpaid for this car, but I'm going to show you why I overpaid for it. I'm not going to tell you what I paid. Instead, we're going to do a little competition, we'll do a little contest, right? The first person to guess what I paid or come closest without going over gets merch. Okay, so this is for one of our internal combustion shirts, any size. First person to guess what I paid gets a shirt and a hat and I don't know, whatever else we have in the store. Uncle Tony's Garage at gmail.com. No, that's our address. Uncle Tony's Garage.com. UncleTony'sGarage.com. See, you would think I would know this stuff, but I don't. I know nothing. I shoot videos and I pretend this YouTube thing doesn't even exist. So let's look at, I'll show you both cars, but let me give you a walk around this car, show you why I says, this might work, and then show you why I says, yes, I'm taking it. So come on. You don't need to see any of this. So the car is a 1965 Barracuda. And the first thing I noticed when I walked up to it was that it's got a brand new Commando style exhaust on it. So I says, oh my God, it's a 273 Commando car, but it's not. They just put a brand new Commando exhaust. Exhaust manifolds all the way back. So I says, this is really worth looking at. So the car itself is extremely solid. What I like about this car is that it's a pure survivor. Like, it's never had body work done on it. It's an original paint car. What you see is what you get. So you can see the rear quarters are solid. The drop-offs are solid. This is hard to find. Just a little bit of rust right here, which is, I mean, nothing, okay? The wheel arches are solid. A little bit of blistering over here, but no big deal. This is original paint car. It's got a complete interior. It's all just pieced together, like things are just hanging out here, like nothing is screwed together, it's all just dropped in place. But it's a console shift automatic. It's got no headliner. But all of the important parts are here. So if you needed to put together a car for a driver, right? The basics are here and you can make it nice as you go along. No real hunting for that. Now, the car is missing a few pieces and has a few broken pieces. Like for instance, the door latch here is no good. It's missing a taillight in the back. But part of the deal is that this guy has a stash of parts. He's going to give me what I need, odds and ends that are missing or obviously broken on this car. The door is really nice. Fenders are beautiful. Just, you know, patina. It has some rust in the cowl. Both sides. You guys got to excuse the noise. We're doing this on the side of the road here. It's got some rust in the cowl, which I'm not really concerned with. And it may be rusted underneath, which is common on these cars. But I'm not really worried about that. This side is a little bit worse. But this is going to take a bit of simple metal work to get that done. There goes the train. Now things are getting really loud. Okay, fender solid, dog leg. Door is in beautiful shape. We've got the same rust over here that we have on the other side. This lip is a little bad. Now here's some Mopar trivia for you guys. When these cars rust, here, anywhere in this section, or here, what it is it's water that gets in here. This gap between the quarter window and the C-pillar. Water gets in there, water, dirt, it accumulates here. As you're driving down the road, it all blows back. And this is where, so you have one of these cars and you're trying to protect it, this is the area you want to make sure is sealed, that nothing can get in. But this is just very minor rust compared to what you find, especially on northeastern cars. Minor work over here. And we got a little bit of crunch here. So the car was probably tapped right here in the back, so you got a little in here and a little out there. Not a big deal, not a big deal. So overall, the body of the car is really nice. Trunk lid is nice. All of the hard to find trim pieces are all here. The letters. Try to find this stuff. Trunk lid is in nice shape. It's got a little bit of a rust deal there. Back bumper just needs to be chrome. All right, so that's a good overall look of the car. Up front, all of the hard to find bits and pieces are here. There is some rust through right there, but again, see, these are very minor fixes. And if you're dealing with a driver car, if you're dealing with a patina type of car, that's nothing. Just stop it from spreading and just leave it. It's part of the car's history. All right. So under the hood, the inners are solid, really nice, okay? The motor is a later model 318. It's not a 273. It's a later model 318. You can tell right off the bat, it's got an EGR valve here. So The motor is a 1972, 1973-ish era 318. They put a new carburetor on it, and everything else is intact. This has all of the right 273 stuff on the front of it, so it's got the short water pump and the correct brackets and all of that for a 273. But again, for a driver, who cares? I'm told that it runs. I'm told the transmission shifts and everything. I'm told the rear end is good. I don't care. I'm not buying it for those reasons. If everything works the way it should, I consider that to be a bonus. But if not, no problem. It's just, we'll do an engine rebuild, another engine rebuild. Now, why did I overpay for this car? Somebody had started making this thing roadworthy. So, it's really loud out here. I hope you can hear me. Somebody started making this car roadworthy. So it has brand new brakes all the way around. It has brand new brake lines. All of the hard lines, all of the rubber lines have all been replaced, all brand new. It has a brand new fuel tank in it. Metal fuel lines run to the front. It has a commando exhaust system, which is one of the best sounding exhausts Chrysler or any manufacturer ever put on a car. Well, it has that. It's a big diameter single exhaust with a resonator in the back, and it's all brand new, front to back. When I looked at the basic structural work that was done to this car, infrastructure work that was done to this car, I'm like, this is a no-brainer, because those parts, all of that eats a ton of time and a ton of nickel and dimes. So that's why I felt okay giving the amount that I did. Whether it runs or not, we'll find out. The only thing I can tell you for sure is that the electrical system is not right. This is the remains of the voltage regulator. You see the top of it is missing. This part that captures the points is missing. So I know that this thing isn't charging. But if you look at the rest of the wiring on the car, it's all original and it's all in good shape. And they did convert it to electronic ignition. This is the old chrome box. I know this isn't one of the Chinese knockoffs, so this thing should be good and reliable. All right, and it's got the original radiator on it, expansion tank style radiator. All of the fins are nice. I did look under the car, so I got another train. I did look under the car. The floor pans are toast, but the frame rails, the torsion bar cross member, all of the important parts that, structural rust, that stuff is perfect. The floor pans are rotted just from typical window leaks. So I know we got to put pans in it. Not a big deal. So there you go. There's a quick walk around of the car. I overpaid for it. I paid much more than I would have, much more than I would typically pay for a car like this. But I do think that it's representative of what you guys would come across. And I justified my reasons for it. Start adding up those nickels and dimes of all new brake lines, all new fuel lines, a tank, and all of that. It adds up. You got some money there. So throw your guesses at it. I'm going to get this thing back to the shop sometime tonight or tomorrow, round up some parts, and we'll see what we got tomorrow. I mean, does it run? Does it drive? We'll find out. Throw your guesses in there, guys. Shirt. What else do we have? We got the shirt, hat, stickers. Stickers, what else?
That's it, just multiple shirts. Different types of shirts.
That's all we're going to send the guy who... This is like a Nostradamus thing.
You think?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I like best about the car?
What is it?
The windshield's not cracked. Is it?
The windshield's not cracked.
Is it? Oh wait, it might be.
It's not cracked, but it is delaminated a little bit.
All right.
It's okay. It's okay. All right, guys, throw your guesses at it, and we'll drag this thing home, and I'll see you tomorrow.